you should be packing and celebrating and popping champagne, but instead you're like sending documents, sweating. If buying a new home is on your list of goals, I want to demystify the process a little, because I'm sure if you've heard from a friend or family member that buying a house can be so stressful, but with the wrong team, yes, it will be a nightmare. You could be talking to people on Zillow, you could be out looking at homes with a realtor, but none of that stuff matters if you can't actually close on the house. To close on the house, you need the mortgage. So when you are looking to get pre-approved though, you have to look for the right lender. So your lender needs to be two things. The first thing is your lender needs to be someone you can be comfortable with. I like to look at the lender homebuyer relationship similar to a doctor and their patient, an attorney and their client. Why? Because number one, you have to be able to feel a sense of trust and honesty and transparency, in the sense of, I am your biggest advocate on a deal, as in, I want you to tell me things so I can either stay ahead of it, or I can flat out tell you, no, that's not going to work. Being comfortable with your lender also means they should be accessible. You should never feel like you're bothering them. You should never feel like you're asking a stupid question. You should never feel like they're never getting back to you, because number one, you want excellent customer service. You want just pure respect. And then number two, real estate is a fast game. So if your lender's not getting back to you in a timely manner, or being on top of you for the documents that they need to close you on time, your deal, the house that you may love, is going to be out the window. And the second thing you need to look for in your lender is knowledge. Is your lender knowledgeable? Because there are a ton of loan programs. There are a ton of mortgage insurance options. There are a ton of different ways to structure your loan, or to even get you pre-approved. Because a knowledgeable lender will ask you the right questions to get the right answers, so then they can present intelligent scenarios that are best for you. So now that you chose your lender, which, now it is time to get you pre-approved. Now, if you are a W-2 employee, we only need 4 items: your W-2s, your pay stubs, your bank statements, and your photo ID. And if you are a self-employed person, I made a video that is very detailed about what you need to get pre-approved, and how your lender looks at your tax returns to get you pre-approved. So you may want to check that out here. So once we have your income and asset documentation, we'll run some verifications in the background, as well as we'll submit your application through the automated Fannie and Freddie underwriting system. And the automated underwriting will tell us a yay or nay on your pre-approval, and then you are good to go. And so next steps are to find you a good realtor. And let me tell you, realtors are not made the same, just like lenders are not made the same. So the first thing you want to look for in a realtor is, once again, do you feel comfortable with them? Is this someone you can pick up the phone and call and ask stupid questions to? Is this someone who's going to ask you intelligent questions so they can make sure that they get the proper information from you to help you find the home that you really want? A good realtor is someone who does not hide behind emails and text messages. A good realtor is not going to just throw a number on the wall hoping that it sticks. They're going to pick up the phone and really just say, what is your client looking for? Worst case, the other agent's going to say, no, I can't tell you that. Best case, they'll say, well, they're looking to move quickly. They're looking for a strong deposit. They're looking for probably blah, blah, blah. Great. Then your realtor should bring that information back to you. So now you're not just throwing some random number on the wall, right? And your realtor should also be providing you comparable homes that have sold within the last 6 months. So then you can see, okay, this type of house did sell for $620 a month ago. So let's say now you want to submit an offer. This is where a powerhouse team comes into play. I tell my realtor partners, when it's time to submit an offer, CC me on the email so then I can reach out to the listing agent. So when that offer comes across my desk, I'm picking up the phone like, hey, Miss Listing Agent, This is April, the mortgage lender, just checking in, just want to introduce myself, and I just want to tell you that I have verified all their documentation. They are good to go. If you have any questions, by all means, call me directly on my cell anytime. Think about this, guys. This is all just relationships, because how would you feel if you were on the other side, that the realtor and the lender took time out of their day to confirm and to let you know that they did their due diligence, this person's ready to go, hey, I just want to check in with you, how you doing, let me know if you need anything. It's all relationships. It's all just a team effort. You submit your offers like that with a team like that, your offers are going to get accepted. So let's say we go under contract. You guys are going to sign the contract. You're going to take your earnest money deposit and mail it to the title company. That is showing your good faith. And then what we are going to do is start your mortgage process. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we have all your updated documentation. Then what I'm going to send you are your initial disclosures. Your initial disclosures is a 30, 40, 50 page document that spells out in great detail with compliance docs, legal docs, great detail on the cost of your mortgage. And we take time over the phone to review in great detail. Once you sign off on your initial disclosures, then the clock starts. Actually, what am I talking about? The clock started back at contract signing, but once you sign your initial disclosures, then what we're going to do is order title and the appraisal. Title is the process of making sure the home is transferred to you in a free and clear state. Appraisal is the inspection that is required by the bank to make sure that the home is worth what they say it is worth. And while we're ordering title and the appraisal, your realtor is ordering your homeowner's inspection, which is an inspection for you to make sure that there's no material defects going on with the home, and that report is for you and your eyes only. While all this is going on, we are also submitting your file to processing, which makes sure all the verifications and any technical things are done in the background, as well as they will submit your file to underwriting. Now, the underwriter will make sure everything checks out, and then when they are finished with their review, they will give us underwriting conditions. Now, let me tell you something about underwriting conditions. I'm sure you guys have heard from a friend or family member or someone who said, oh my God, buying a home is so stressful. 9 times out of 10, they said that because of the mortgage process. If you are working with the wrong lender, your home buying process will be a complete nightmare. Your underwriting conditions, or really your entire mortgage process, should be a breeze because you do the dirty work at the pre-approval stage. The last thing you want is for your lender to be your yes man or to turn the other cheek early on in the process. So then now that you're in it, you should be packing and celebrating and popping champagne, but instead you're like sending documents sweating. So back to my process. You have your underwriting conditions, which should be a breeze. It may be 1 or 2 items on there. And then the appraisal comes back, updated title costs come back, final homeowner's insurance costs come back, the home inspection is done. Then we have all your updated cost line items. So then we'll issue you your closing disclosure, and then you do your final walkthrough with your realtor, and then we send your file for funding, aka get the keys at the closing table. That, my friends, is the home buying process, what you can expect. I know that sounds so easy. Like I said, other people may not have had it that easy, but that really is the process. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video with a friend, and I will just be back next week with another video. Peace.